We are not amused.
Three winters ago, Soviet forces conquered the German capital of Berlin. Now, with Hitler in exile, the Soviets' puppet regime rules from the Kronper. With the Soviet focus on the West, Japan has been free to continue their aggressive expansion, threatening our allies in the region. On the home front, men and women are working around the clock, producing guns, tanks, and supplies to aid the remaining free nations of Europe, while building our own forces to counter the ever-rising threat of war. Should the communists dominate Europe and Africa, and the Japanese in Asia and the Pacific, then the claws of tyranny will soon grasp for the light of American democracy. Our attempts to avoid war have proven futile. As the enemy continues to enslave the nations of the world, capturing more natural resources critical to the advancement of mankind, we must take action. The time for conflict is upon us. How long can the U.S. hope to avoid the cost of war on its shores?
Do you dream of the stars? The vast unknowns waiting to be discovered. This is no single mission, but a call to the cosmos, to a galaxy in constant motion. There are always more stars to discover, more civilizations to encounter. More worlds to explore. It's a vast galaxy full of wonders. Political tension, diplomacy, betrayal, and deceit. And it is yours for the taking.
What a fool. Blinded by his desire for revenge, my husband threw himself at the mighty walls of our enemies. Through marriage, power, and influence, revenge will be ours. You see, real strategy requires cunning.
Noble men and women, 80 years ago we cast off our Danish oppressors, and soon fought alongside our allies in London to seize the Baltic from unfit tyrants. But now we stand again on the eve of war. As we speak, in Swedish North America An army, hardened in war, moves north. Fleets embark from our colonies in Swedish Cuba to seize the rich islands of the Caribbean, while ships in Swedish Africa head south to secure the trade routes to India. Our other allies in Castile and Austria reassure us that they will honor our alliance. London has foolishly focused on their petty squabbles with Paris for generations. But what thought have they given, or steps have they taken to protect themselves from their growing allies in Stockholm? Not enough, I say. When storytellers and poets write of tomorrow, it will be of the day that England, nay, the world, was rocked by the great and mighty empire of Sweden.
Panzer Corps II is the sequel to the acclaimed war game set in World War II, Panzer Corps. Easy to play and at the same time extremely deep, its classic turn-based gameplay style revolves around strategic decisions. In-depth gameplay mechanics model unit movement, combat spotting, encirclements, weather, capturing enemy equipment, and much more. Take command of the Wehrmacht in the branching single-player campaign, covering the entirety of World War II from the German perspective and lasting over 60 scenarios. Recruit any unit type you want and develop your army over time by carrying over your units battle after battle. Choose which scenarios you would like to fight on, and if you play your cards right, you might change history. You can also play on several pre-made scenarios or lead any faction in randomized scenarios, and tweak all your settings to your liking, randomizing your map through the new random map generator. Every major power from the European theater of the Second World War is thoroughly represented and has a huge unit roster. The total number of unique units in the game is a staggering 1,000. No other strategy game covers as many authentic World War II vehicles as Panzer Corps II. Panzer Corps II offers an enhanced multiplayer experience. It supports up to 8 players at the same time. The goal of Panzer Corps II is to be the ultimate Second World War strategy game. Enjoy the time-proven gameplay formula which has been appreciated by millions of players over the years, brought to a whole new level of refinement up to the latest technical standards. The king of war games.
Distant Worlds, the critically acclaimed 4X space strategy game, is back with a brand new 64-bit engine, 3D graphics, and a polished interface. Distant Worlds 2 is a vast, pausable, real-time 4X space strategy game. Explore the galaxy, discovering valuable resources, potential colonies for your empire, and making contact with other empires. Huge galaxies with up to 2,000 star systems and tens of thousands of planets are yours to explore and exploit, whether peacefully through mining and diplomacy or by conquest. Develop new technologies for building your own unique ships and starbases. Defend the outlying areas of your empire to protect it from raiding pirates or dangerous space monsters. Explore star systems and discover evidence of civilizations long since past, uncovering secrets about the galaxy's troubled history. Each galaxy is packed with life and activity. Interact with other empires, discussing treaties, making trade offers, or just giving them a piece of your mind. Choose from 7 playable base game factions, which cover a wide variety of playstyles. Build, expand, and improve your empire while playing through the storylines, with victory conditions or in an open-ended sandbox mode. Automate the various tasks in your empire so that you can focus on the areas that you enjoy most. Intelligent automation allows you to tailor the game to your preferred playstyle and scale. Decide how much you want to control and which gameplay areas suit you best. A built-in game editor allows you to fine-tune your own galaxy, adding or removing star systems, planets, asteroids, ships, star bases, space monsters, or anything else. Best of all, these all combine to let you play the game your way. Enjoy a quick, intense game in a crowded sector of space, or take your time in an epic game spread across a vast galaxy.